Hey everyone, welcome to another edition of Drive Time. I'm Greg Matzek from WTMJ Radio, here at the Ford Mazda store at Holiday Automotive, just off Highway 41 and 23 in Fond du Lac. And today we're looking at the brand new, sculpted 2014 Mazda 3. Two different body styles, a 4-door and a 5-door hatchback. Compact cars with the fuel efficiency of a subcompact or diesel, very comparable, and unparalleled safety. And I'm here today with John Krug, Mazda specialist at the Ford Mazda store at Holiday Automotive. And John, as we take a look at this Mazda 3, a few different things come to mind when I'm looking at a compact car. Number one, I want it to be fuel efficient. I know I'm going to get that. Number two, I want it to be kind of fun to drive. Number three, I also want it to be safe. And it looks like Mazda's got this accomplished. I'm just looking at the wheels. That's a bigger wheel and tire than I'm used to seeing on a compact car.
You're right. That's actually an 18-inch rim right there. Quite a bit larger than you find on most of the competition. You've also got four-wheel disc brakes, something that you don't always find. They like to put the drums in the rear and sway bars in the front and the rear. These are all things that are going to help you stop quicker, take a corner tighter. They've pulled this A-pillar back. They've also lowered the mounting for the rear view mirror. It's all going to help you just see your surroundings a little bit better than some of the competitors.
In terms of the engine, what are we looking at under the hood?
Right, this one's got a 2.5-liter four-cylinder. It's going to give you 184 horsepower. We're talking 15 more horsepower than a Honda Civic Si, which is their performance model. Mazda's going to call it the S version. They also have an I version that's a 2.0-liter four-cylinder. That gives you 15 more horsepower than the base Civic. So either way you go, it's a good choice.
John, as I look around, I see some things that I expected to see, some upgraded technology, but it's not overwhelming. And there's HD radio on the AM and even a command center that I can toggle through all of my different options. That's the kind of stuff I'm used to seeing in luxury cars.
You got it. Mazda went for a class above. They didn't just want to make it fun to drive, they wanted to make it easy to use as well.
Well, I love the hands-free system here, especially with the phone on the steering wheel. That's impressive. It's a lot of fun. Let's take it for a test drive. Well, John, I guess the first thing that I noticed inside the car as we're going for a ride here is the speedometer. A lot of times I have the wheel low and my hand kind of covers up how fast I'm going. But I see a display at eye level right there in the windshield. What is going on here?
Yeah, they actually call that a heads-up display. It's going to give you your speed, navigation directions, all right in your line of sight without being obtrusive. And that's something you can only find in a Mazda in the compact car class. You can't get it anywhere else.
And in terms of fuel efficiency, this is about as good as it gets for a compact car.
Yeah, with this kind of performance, we're talking 41 miles to the gallon on the highway. The leading car magazine was actually able to get 45 on the highway with this thing, and that's pretty impressive. That's diesel territory. This car has 15 more horsepower than a Honda Civic, and it gets better fuel economy. It's got more horsepower than a Hyundai Elantra, and it gets better fuel economy. That's all due to a higher compression ratio and Mazda's new Sky Active technology.
So in terms of a compact car, and there's a lot in this class, Mazda really is the best of both worlds at this point.
You got it.
Well, there you have it. A look at the 2014 Mazda 3. It's a blast to drive. It's fuel efficient. It's very safe as well. You could begin and end your search of a compact car with the Mazda 3. And if you don't believe me, check out what other people are saying on the internet about this blast to drive car. If you'd like to take a closer look at the Mazda 3, maybe take a test drive, you can come to the Ford Mazda store at Holiday Automotive, just off Highway 41 and 23 in Fond du Lac. Until next time, on Drive Time, I'm Greg Matzek.